Hey guys. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching the last video. I know for some of you guys it was a lot. Like, I know that some of you guys hit me up and was like, "Oh my god, you made me cry when you started crying," or "I've actually been through that, so I can relate." Some of you guys hit me up and you told me some of your stories, and it really means a lot to me because that means you guys are actually paying attention and you guys are actually learning something, and I'm actually helping you guys, and you guys are helping me by giving me the feedback. So I really appreciate everybody who watched the last video, regardless to how deep it was. So today's topic, I'm gonna skip the question and answer because I didn't really get any good questions. So if you guys watched the last video and you do have questions and you want me to answer them, let me know on this video, and then I'll do another video and I'll answer questions. But today's topic is basically going to relate to last video, which is self-love and self-worth. Basically, I know a lot of people would say, well, you're a pretty girl and you do this, you do that, you have this going for yourself. Why would you allow yourself to be with someone who treated you less than what you are supposed to be treated as? And the answer is pretty simple. And it has a lot to do with my growing up and the absence of my father. I feel like it's important for a father to be in his daughter's life because as a father, you are your daughter's first love. And if she doesn't know love or see love, she's going to give her own definition of what love is. I can't learn love from my mother if my mother didn't learn love. I can't teach my daughter or my son how to love if I wasn't taught how to love properly. As you get older, you learn for yourself and you realize, damn, I don't want to go through this. I would never go through this. I would never put myself through this again. So this is how I'm going to teach my child. But if you are the parent and you're not teaching your child will never know. And they'll grow up thinking that everything is okay. My dad came around every blue moon until I was about 3 years old. And then when I hit 3, he disappeared. And I started seeing different guys come in and out the house. So for me, I'm a child. I think that that's okay. So when I started dating, I grew up not wanting to be alone. I wanted somebody who showed me attention or told me I was pretty or, bought me cookies or whatever the situation was. So it was like I would get in a relationship and I would be with that person for however long I would be with that person. And then when me and that person broke up, maybe like a month later, I was in another relationship because I hated being alone. Being alone for me was like very depressing. And I think it's also because, like I said in a couple videos prior, I was kidnapped and raped as a kid. So when you do start dating, you seek that validation from another person. You enjoy that. You enjoy those little random text messages or those little random phone calls, or back when we were writing letters in school. Like we adapt to that. We get used to it and we want it, and when we don't get it, it's a problem. So for me, I grew up thinking that being cheated on was okay. I grew up thinking that being lied to was okay. I even grew up thinking that what I was doing was okay. Like, okay, I'm out of a relationship and a week and a half later I'm in another relationship. Like, I grew up thinking that that was okay because nobody ever told me that it wasn't okay. I think I was in the 9th grade when I got cheated on for the first time, and I thought it was okay. I didn't know if he was having sex because I know I wasn't, but I don't know if he was having sex, but I do know that he was talking to another girl at the same time that he was talking to me. And even though we broke up, I'm one of those people who in my heart, I can't just hate a person. So we remained friends, we talked about it. And then, I gave him another chance. And even when he went to jail, I kind of would like write him letters and make sure he was okay. But it's like, that's not okay. Like, being in the ninth grade and being cheated on and still remaining friends and cool with this person and sending them letters when they go to jail, like, that shit's not okay. So as I got older and I got in that relationship, it was like, okay, well, I've done my share of dirt as a kid. You know, I've talked to guys crazy. I've, lied to guys. I have, like, dropped off one guy and went to the movies with another guy the same night. So maybe this is my karma. Maybe this relationship is the relationship that I have to sit down and I have to think of all the things that I have done in my past and let me figure this out. I don't know. I think, you can call me crazy. You can call me stupid. You can call me dumb. I definitely was insecure. I definitely didn't have self-love. I definitely didn't have a good self-worth. Because I really did settle for that. I really did allow myself to be told that I was stupid and think that I was really stupid. I allowed myself to be blasted all over social media and I still stayed. I allowed myself to go through with something that I really, really, really didn't believe in. And again, I'm still thinking like, what's going on? But that's my point. Ladies have to know their self-worth. Ladies have to know that you deserve more. You deserve better. If you find yourself in a situation where you yourself know that it's not healthy, but you're continuing to stay, it's your own fault. Nobody is responsible for it but you. I was taught as I got older that a man is going to do what you allow him to do. So if you allow him to cheat on you, you allow him to talk crazy to you, you allow him to tell you that you're worthless, you allow him to tell you that you're a bitch, you're a hoe, put his hands on you, cheat on you, bring other females to your house, ride around with other females, guess what? He's going to do it because he's like, oh, this bitch is dumb. She don't have no self-worth. She don't love herself, so why the fuck should I love her? Yeah. So that's more so my point. Like, don't complain about anything that you go through with a man if you continue to allow that man to do those things to you. If you allow that man to treat you like shit, he's going to treat you like shit. And eventually you will get tired. And nobody knows when they're tired until you actually get tired. And once you're tired, you're going to realize and you're going to remember what you went through in that prior relationship, and you're going to look for things that the next does not have in common with that person. You're going to look for someone who might have the same characteristics. I mean, you like what you like. If you like tall, dark skin, you like tall, dark skin. If you like tall, dark skins that beat you, that's what it is. But if you like tall, dark skins that are gentlemen, that still open the door for you, that still call you and make sure you're okay, you're going to look for characteristics like that, and you're going to leech to that, and you're going to enjoy that, and you're not going to know in the beginning how to handle that. When you're used to being dogged out in relationships and you finally do meet that person who treats you like royalty, you do not know how to handle it in the beginning. You are so insecure and so in doubt with yourself that everything he does, you're like, why is he being so nice to me? Why is he so friendly? What is going on? I don't understand. Whoa, he just opened the door for me. He's cheating. Like that's just where your mind goes because that's what you're used to. So at some point, like I said, you do get tired of dealing with bullshit, and eventually you do move on, and eventually you do find better. But you will never ever find better until you become better with yourself. You have to love yourself in order for someone else to love you. That's my message for the day. I'm going to keep this video pretty short, but yeah, it's more so for the ladies, also for the guys. So if you have a daughter, love your daughter. Show your daughter what love is. Teach your daughter how she should be loved. Do not allow your daughter to settle for a guy who's like you or who is like someone you know. Just be there. Just show her some attention because that's what women really want is attention. Mwah.